morning everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm currently in the services somewhere in Wales, just off of the M4. We're on our way to Fishguard. Just moving that out of the way before it falls off. So yeah, just on our way to Fishguard. Got 4 deliveries to do there, and we're going to be on a night out tonight. Not going to make it back home. Driving time's just going to be too tight, so I'll probably be sent somewhere from Fishguard to do a collection to run back towards the yard tomorrow. I'll say just stopped in the services, thought I'd have a spot of breakfast. Got in to go and get Greg's bacon roll, and Greg's isn't open yet, so wait to see whether it does open. Maybe it opens at 7 o'clock. It's currently about 10 to 7 at the minute, so we'll wait and see whether it does open. If not, we'll carry on, but we'll just have this 15-minute break and then get a 30-minute break in before we get there. Got about another 2 hours to go from here. Already been driving for about 2 hours, so I want to get a full 45-minute break in before I get there, but as close to there as possible, so I can reset my driving time and give me enough time to make my deliveries and start heading in the direction of either towards home for the services for the night, or in the direction of the collection that I'll probably get given later on today. So yeah, we're delivering bathroom, cubicle, washroom stuff. So there's toilets and sinks and all the dividing panels and all of that sort of stuff on board today. Quite full in terms of floor spaces, pretty much covered, but we're not quite full weight wise. So it's 4 drops. First one's to a school, so schools have all broken up, so hopefully it's nice and easy to get into and there's no issues, but we'll find out when we get there. Anyway guys, I'm going to go see if this Greg's is open, get myself some breakfast. Yeah, speak to you in a bit. Right, so the Greg's wasn't open, a little bit annoying, so we'll have to carry on and find somewhere else to have some breakfast. I've got some stuff in the truck anyway that I can eat, but I just fancy a cup of tea as well, and I don't want to have to stop and make a cup of tea. I've got stuff to do that just yet, but I will get that later on today. So yeah, we'll crack on down to the services at the end of the M4, whatever that one's called. 12 metre a week announced. We'll work with Cardiff and do more Swansea, but after that it will get a little bit more confusing. So yeah, we'll crack on to the services there. I think it's a McDonald's, so McDonald's breakfast will probably be then. Yeah, so I'll speak to you there and tell you a little bit more about what's been going on. Okay, so I've had my break. My last half an hour to make that a full 45-minute break to reset my driving time. So I've been driving now for 3 hours, 12 minutes in total for the day. Yeah, got a McDonald's breakfast. Not my favourite, but I was hungry, so that was the choice. So yeah, all fed, watered, still got my tea left to drink. Turn that aircon off now. Weather's a bit horrible today, so I'm not looking forward to having to unload this stuff in the rain, but we'll be okay. It's the 3rd time in 2.5 weeks I've been to Wales. So as I said earlier, I'm going to Fishguard today. I was in Milford Haven 2.5 weeks ago, and in between then and now I've also been to just outside Cardiff as well, so on 3 different occasions. So I know this M4 like the back of my hand, as people would say. Not as much as Scott Andrews, whose yard I think is that away, not too far from where I've just had my break, right at the end of the M4. So I could be wrong, but I think it is not too far that way. Yeah, other than that, not a lot's been going on work-wise recently, really, other than the usual day-to-day stuff. Had a little break from doing the videos. Yeah, been over to the Isle of Wight, taking over PPE. So I had a nice little trip on the ferry. I was going to vlog that day, but it was the one drop, and I spent longer actually waiting for the ferry than I did to doing any driving. So waiting for the ferry to go over and waiting for the ferry to come back. Yeah, I spent longer doing that than I did actually driving. So it wouldn't have been a very interesting vlog. But yeah, next time I go over, I think I will do, and then just do it as a slightly shorter vlog. But anyway, we've still got about an hour and 5 minutes to go to our delivery. I've checked it out on Google Maps. Looking at it, it is a very little school. So it almost looks like a primary school, little village school. So it's going to be interesting, but we shall crack on to there, and let's go get this delivery done, work out where the next one is. Speak to you in a bit. So my day's about to go from bad to worse. I've come up to this. That's the way the diversion is. Just spoken to a lady who's from around here, and she's saying, don't go down that one either. Turn around and go back the way I came. So that's what we're gonna do. So as you've just seen, the road I wanted was closed, and I've had to take a diversion, which I couldn't take because looking at it was not looking good. This one that the lady has suggested is a little bit wider, but it's still not brilliant. It's still not brilliant. Oh, this is going to make it a fun and interesting day. All because they've closed the road, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Just need to concentrate and take it slow. Hopefully, because obviously this looks like a bit of a farm road, hopefully we don't meet any farm traffic coming this way. Oh, cows in the middle of the road. Wonderful. You couldn't make this up, honestly. Road's a little bit wet. Right guys, so this diversion, let me put my seatbelt back on because I am now moving a little bit more. So yes, I just got stuck. Yeah, I'll insert a video hopefully of me stuck. Basically, it's not the best road to be coming down in a truck. So yeah, nice muddy road, wet day in Wales, farmers coming past with cows and of course then farm vehicles as well, and the mud is just all over the road, going nice and steady, and then yeah, just in the ditch. Everything feels fine on the truck at the minute. I'm trying to get out of this out onto a bit more of a main road at the minute, and then I can hopefully stop and have a full inspection of the truck. But initial inspection is no damage, which is helpful. Yeah, could have, I say, done without this today, but speaking to the kind farmer that come and saved me, I'm not the first person to get stuck down there, and to be fair, they normally get stuck before that, so I think I did quite well. But we shall see what else today brings. Yeah, everything feels fine. I'm not hurt, the truck's not damaged. but I say these roads aren't the best roads to be stopping and looking underneath the truck and all of that sort of stuff. So as soon as I get stops at the delivery address, that's when I'll give it a really good look. But yeah, at the moment everything feels perfectly fine. So onward. 15 minutes to go, fingers crossed. As you can see, the road's got a little bit wider, but a little bit more overgrown. Yeah, this is probably what it's like for Scott when he goes to some of these farms that he has to go to down little roads like this. But his truck's a lot longer than mine, and when he comes out he's a lot heavier. But yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Honestly, I keep telling myself it's fine, but really it's not. So what I've done is I've called the customer, and they've said they are going to come and meet me and show me a different way to get to where I'm going. So yeah, we're going to do that. It's just made today a little bit more interesting. Something I could have done without, as I said, just could have done with a relatively easy start to the week. But it's okay. So they're going to be meeting us by a roundabout that's on the A40, so I've just got to go back to the A40, which is only a couple of kilometres according to the sat nav, so a mile or so up here, and then we're going to turn left and go to the first roundabout, and they're going to meet us there. So hopefully we have no issues getting to this first delivery. Speak to you in a bit, guys. Okay, so that's delivery 1 done. The guys, as I say, kindly came out to meet me. We've certainly made it a lot easier. Still had to come down some pretty narrow country roads. These jobs are all actually for the same business that's fitting them to the schools. So what they're doing is they're going up to the next job with me. So I'm following them up, because where this one is, again, wants to take me down some pretty narrow country roads that the truck won't go down potentially, back in the direction sort of where that diversion was in place as well. So yeah, they're kindly allowing me to follow them up there and yeah, get this next delivery done. So really helpful guys there, can't fault them at all. The fact that they came out to meet me and allow me to follow them in rather than me trying to make my own way here, because of course it's all time to them as well. So yeah, ideally could have been here a few hours ago, but it is what it is. It is what we've got to do. So lost a lot of driving time with that as such. Well, not really actually. I would have been at 4.5 hours driving. I'd already had the break had I got here on time for when I was planning on being here. But I'm at 5 hours 20 now, so it's got the diversion issues and getting stuck and all that only cost me 50 minutes. 50 minutes I could have not had if we didn't have that diversion. But that's 50 minutes of driving. It actually cost me 2 and a bit hours in terms of time with the issues and waiting to be got and found to be taken to the delivery. So yeah, this is all despite looking on Google Maps. Shut up, noisy engine. Yeah, despite looking on my map book and on Google Maps before I left to know where I was going, that yeah, it was going to be roads that the truck could go down. So even with the best will in the world planning, you can't account for a random road closure. But anyway, let's get cracking on to this next delivery, and we'll see what that one entails. Speak to you in a bit. Okay, so that's delivery number 2 done, and delivery number 4 done. So the people that were there to take delivery number 2 are fitting delivery number 4, so they've taken that, put that straight onto their vehicle, rather than me going there, just to help me out basically. So the guys that have been working with today, following around, getting me to these places, been really helpful. They've now left me to this last one on my own, purely and simply because their office is up this end of the county, and I'm heading back down to the south of the county, and the road aren't as windy down there apparently, so they're not as narrow. So yeah, we should be okay. I've got the telephone number of the person, and I know the name of the white line there. Know the name of the school that we're delivering to as well, so we should be okay. Yes, this is going to be a long day today because it's now 2 o'clock. I started work this morning just after 4, so yeah, I can work if I do a 13 till, so I start at 4, so I can work till 5, or I can work a little bit later, obviously on a 15 if I want to do that as well. I've still got 3¼ hours driving left on a 9, 4¼ on a 10, but it's going to be 45 minutes back 45 minutes to the next delivery. Oh, it's beeping everything. It's a twisty, windy road. It doesn't like it. All the sensors are going off, thinking they're going to hit things and stuff, because yeah, signs in the road, on the road and stuff, and sharp corners. But we're okay. We've not got stuck again. We've not had any more issues, apart from the fact that it is still really raining. Can't see very far, so I think we'll slow down, concentrate on the road, and I'll speak to you when we're a little bit closer. So that's the final delivery done for the day. Now make our way to the services and get something to eat. I've already called the office to find out if there's anything for me to collect on the way back tonight. I've still got a little bit of driving left, so I could, and working time left, so I could still work and drive for a little bit more. If not, I'll stop there for the night, get myself something to eat, get myself sorted, ready for tomorrow. One thing I am going to have to do is clean all in the cab. It's a little bit muddy from earlier, getting stuck in the ditch. But yeah, it's been an okay second half of the day. So yeah, very much looking forward to my bed in a bit. Very much looking forward to just chilling out for a bit. I'm starting to feel a bit tired now. Just need a little bit of a break, but we'll be fine. Excuse me. Oh yeah. So anyway, let's crack on to the services and find out what's going on. Speak to you in a bit. Right, so I've just pulled into the services. I called the office again just to make sure, and there's nothing for me to head towards tonight. I'm not going to gain anything by driving anymore, so I'm going to stop for the night. It's currently 10 to 5, so yeah, not a bad day really, apart from getting stuck. As I said, trucks doesn't appear to be any damage on it at all. I've had a look underneath as best as I can. Nothing seems to be broken, nothing seems to be hanging off. It's just covered in mud, so I might see if I can get round to a pressure washer just to clear it off, but the worst of it is off now. But yeah, other than that, this morning it's not been too bad a day. All deliveries done, no issues. Now it's time to go get something to eat. Thank you very much for watching the vlog. If you've watched this far, do appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you like, and yeah, enjoy your evening, guys, or morning or afternoon, whenever it is you're watching it. But for me, it's evening. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers.